Okay, so first product that I want to talk to you guys about is the RENPHO personal massager. This tool is amazing because you can use it on yourself super easily, and you can obviously use it on a friend, a loved one, whatever. It's Singles Day though, so let's talk about how we can use it on ourselves first. So, what to expect in the case. It comes in this black kind of briefcase looking thing. So you mean business when you use this. I like that about it. Also keeps everything compact so you don't have little bits and pieces around your house driving you crazy. So inside the case, which is like just this kind of very simple, I think it's like a just classic kind of synthetic fabric made to look like cotton, but it's nice. It's sleek. It's whatever. It's simple. Okay, so inside you're going to get something that looks like this, and it's got the gun, it's got the different parts, and it's got a charger, which is great. And it comes, the cable is attached to the plug, which is really helpful. So you don't need to find any bits and pieces. It's all there. Before you use the massager, it's really important to give it a full charge all the way. And what that does is it's going to train the device to charge properly moving forward. So don't try and use it before you've given it that full charge. And it will say this in the instructions that come with the gun. So this isn't just me being, a weirdo. This is what it says in there. Okay. What I like about this gun, I'm calling it a gun. I don't know if that's inappropriate, but I feel like it's fine because it's like a drill, maybe. It does look a lot like a drill. It's got all these different pieces, and each little tool is designed to be used for a different purpose. So, for instance, this tool here, which kind of looks like a prong, it can be used. It's best used for the back or your neck, and that's really nice. You have other tools in here that are better suited for your feet, for your legs, and then it all actually comes explained to you, which is really nice too, in this little instruction manual. And it's not long, which I also like. It's like very simple, a la IKEA, if you will, just like direct, easy to follow instructions. So the different tools that we have, I'll explain each one. It's got the ball head, which is used mostly for like your quads and glutes, bigger muscle groups. And it's got this foam end. It's super nice and kind of soft. The other ones are all plastic, which I think is interesting. Then this is the bullet head, and this is mostly going to be used for joints, deep tissues, trigger points, and smaller muscle areas. And that's why it's got this little bullet shape. Then we've got the hammerhead, which really can be used anywhere. I like to use this one on the feet, actually, just because it's kind of flat and it's less pressure. The bullet is really good for the feet too, for those pressure points, but the flat one is a little bit more chill, which is nice. Then we have the U-shaped. I was calling it the prong earlier, but this is the U-shaped head. And this, like I said earlier, is for the spine, for the neck, and it can really like get in around the spine, which is great. And I'll do a little demo later. Then the last two are going to be the air cushion head, and this is for like the more sensitive parts of your body. You would use this somewhere that might be really sore that day, or somewhere that might be kind of a more sensitive area, like around your boobs, for instance. Then the last one is the wedge, and this is going to be, again, another one for smaller areas, back, like lower back, neck and waist. Back isn't really a small area, but that's what this is good for. So the gun has a few different speeds, and to turn it on, it's very easy. You just press the back button here. Actually, first you want to switch it on underneath, and then you would press the on button here, and it has a bunch of different levels here. It can go all the way up to, look, it can go all the way up to 20. And that's like, you can hear how loud that is, right? So I don't want it that loud. So I'm just going to stop it. And I don't want it that intense either because it's kind of a lot. And I want to use the little bullet as a demo on myself because it's singles day. And even though I am not single, I am an individual. And that reminds me of single. So let's focus on me. Let's focus on what you can do for you. So I'm going to turn it on here. And as you can see already on one, like that's a good amount. You see how my thumb is shaking already from that? So that's a lot of pressure already. So then if we go up, let's put it on 7. Like you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but my thumb is vibrating like super quickly. Like it's a totally different speed. Dang, I wish the camera would show this better. Okay, so this is really great for pressure points, and I am really good like into reflexology because it is very beneficial for your whole body. In the Chinese medicinal practice, they really recognize how the foot has nerve endings that are connected to all different parts of your body. So there are parts of your feet that are connected to your lungs, your back, your neck, your digestive system, your nervous system, all of it. So massaging your feet can be really great. And normally I would pay to go to a reflexology place and have someone press all up in there. But now that I have this, saves me a lot of money, saves me a lot of time, and I can still get all of those benefits. So I'm just going to start by showing you on the foot. And this is a lot. This is just the pressure one. So I'm going to start out like pretty lightly and just get kind of in the meaty area of the foot. And then you can go into the heel. And it makes your foot vibrate a lot, which is a little bit funny at first to get used to, but you can feel it really working in the tissue there and in the muscle, which is really nice. I don't know about you guys, but I am on my feet like all day running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So this is a really nice thing that I will do at the end of the day while, you know, watching an episode of 30 Rock, or better yet, oh my God, Succession. Anyone else extremely excited for this Sunday? Because I am. Okay, so I actually want to bring in my boyfriend, Nico. I just want to show you guys how this can be used on a partner as well, which I think will be nice for him. This is Nico.
Hi.
So I want to use this tool here. This is the U-shaped tool, and this is going to be really great for his back and his neck. And so if you'll just turn around for camera. So I'm gonna start up here at like where his spine connects to his head, and just travel lightly down his neck and into his back. And how's that? It's a lot of pressure, right? And this is just the first speed. Like this is just speed number 1, you know? And so if I were to go up, here, you tell us how this feels. Ooh. It's a noticeable difference, right?
Yeah, it's almost better. It's less bouncy.
It's less bouncy. Okay, so that's really good feedback, you know? Because on the higher speeds, like kind of what I was showing earlier with my thumb, that it was moving at like a really fast vibration that the camera wasn't even picking up. This makes the pressure kind of like get in there a little bit deeper and like be less like up and down against the skin, which I think is really nice effect that it has. So this is a tool that Nico uses a lot as well. And he was very excited when I brought it home. And, you know, he also uses it on himself all the time. What would you say your favorite tool is in the package?
I like this one has air in it. It's like hollow.
Yeah, so this is like a rubbery one, like headpiece that comes with it, and this one is good for like really sensitive areas. So if you've been working out that day or the day before, even, because we all know you don't really feel it till the next day, and you've got like a really sore muscle area, this is going to be the piece that you want to use, because it just goes a little bit lighter on the muscles, and that's really nice. So like right now my calves are really sore, and I'm going to use it on my calves while we're on this video. Why not? Thanks, Sneak.
Sure.
You guys will be seeing more of Nico. Next week, I actually want to do a little cooking tutorial. I'm going to make him breakfast with these great pans. Anyway, more about the RENPHO. So this, to charge this, by the way, it was very quick. It was like 30 minutes, and then it's got the full charge, and it lasts forever. So I actually haven't needed to charge it since my first charge, which was like a week and a half ago. So that's a pretty good amount of time. So I'm putting in, to put it in, it's also very easy. You don't have to twist anything. You just kind of pop it in, and you kind of like feel it clench a little bit down, and then you're good to go. So I just feel like it's really difficult sometimes to take care of your body when you're under a lot of stress. And people don't realize, but even jobs like when you're sitting down all the time, like your muscles can get kind of like clenched up and stressed out just from sitting, which is hard to believe, but it's true. And so using this tool helps like wake up your skin, it helps wake up those muscles. And so that can be a really nice way to like wind down at the end of the day. And since I feel like Singles Day is really about like taking care of yourself, I think that this is a tool that honestly, like, everyone should have in their home. And it's one of these things that I didn't even realize like I needed so badly until I had it. My one of my younger cousins, who, he must be in high school, he had one because he has these terrible stress issues, and the only way that he can get relief from stress is through massages. And so for a while, when he was really little, his parents were paying for massages. Like every week he'd have to go to the masseuse, and like that adds up. And you know, for his parents, they were like, you know, why am I spending so much money on massages for my 12-year-old, right? They got him one of these, and it totally changed the game because they could stop paying for the massages. He was able to deal with his stress issues, which translated into his body and muscle joints and whatnot, or muscles and joints. You get it. And it made a huge difference for the family. So I really love this tool, and honestly, I brought it out at a dinner party last week, and everyone was freaking out and using it, and it's fun, and it's really not that loud, you know? Like it does make a noise, but it's not like the sound of a, you know, a blender or a vacuum. Like it's pretty chill. You can watch TV while using this, and it's really effective even just on the lowest setting. Now I really want to get the other calf while we're still talking. But I honestly, this thing has changed the game for me because, like my cousin, I've been able to stop paying for going to like a reflexologist every week, and I am getting all the same benefits, but I'm able to do it myself. And that's something I'm really into, like setting your life up so that you can get it done by yourself without having to pay other people, and from the comfort of your own home. Saves time, saves money, bingo bango. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about the Ava vibrator, which I think is also very